Hello, before this video begins, please don't yell at me in the comment section saying that I'm late. I was far too busy to even get to this video. So, here's the intro that will explain everything. Hello everybody, and welcome one and all to sadly, yes, the final video I'm ever going to be talking about Woolworths Bricks Farm. Now, just to be clear about this, the event ended last week. I know. I've been far too busy with other projects, because Lego isn't just the only thing I do on this channel. There's other stuff, like Dislight. Games related to the Nintendo Switch, like Roblox. There's a whole bunch of things that I can do apart from Lego-related content. So, because of that, not only that, I've also got life to deal with. So we're going to explain everything that's happened in the last week. So on Tuesday, well, the day that was originally meant to be the day I said that was going to be it. I had a physiologist appointment that week, so I couldn't do it. Wednesday, was Dislike-related content, which involved Countess Sonica and the Phobatron tour, the Phobator, the D20 looking thing.
For those who don't know what I'm referring to as the Phobatron, it's this thing. Now, I'm only going to show off that much, because let's face it, this isn't a video for Disliked. But if you want to go check out that video, there are two different places you can find it. By typing in first attempt, or just look up Dislike Floor 100, because that thing sits atop Floor 100. Anyways, let's move on.
I forgot his name. And then Thursday was not funny. On Thursday, there was a thunderstorm. So, to avoid having problems with my technology, because my laptop is directly connected to a PowerPoint over in the other side of the room with a cord, I said, okay, I can't do it because I don't want to break my laptop, because it's the only one I have. There is another one, but it's even than this one. So yeah, Friday on the other hand, same song and dance, there was a thunderstorm, couldn't do it. Saturday, same song and dance, another thunderstorm. Plus, I don't record videos like this on Saturday or Sunday. Usually when you see videos on Saturday and Sunday, it's usually something that's like I recorded in advance, or it's just something small I've got to the side because I can't record when my parents are in the house because they hate it because I yell a ton. You'll know because I do it most of the time. But anyways, Monday, I had to go to the doctor to figure out what was going on with my leg situation. Yes, and some people say that gaming YouTubers are just a head and torso. I'm the real deal, mate. Because I have a whole body, so I can one-up them. Even though I'm a smaller channel, it doesn't matter. Because I don't care what people say. Unless it's harsh criticism, then we'll yell at people. But moving on, so last Tuesday, same song and dance. I do physiologist. Yesterday, on the other hand, I could have done it, but I had a syntax problem with a million problems. I ran into a bush at work, I got headbutted by a door, and an annoying whistling sound is coming from my car's door because the rubber, because for those who don't know, the car doors have rubber, the glue's finally wearing out, and it's falling apart, so it's making this obnoxious whistling noise that will drive one man with OCD, which I've discovered I have, insane. Why? Because it's the most obnoxious thing in the car, and I don't listen to a radio. So yeah. But today, on the other hand, is the only time I have this week that I can actually record this because of that. So, welcome to, yes, the final video of Woolworths Bricks Farm. Now, I've already told everything. Because of this, I have finished collecting as many of the brick sets as you can. Now, for those who are wondering how you got your hands on these brick sets behind me, anytime you bought a set and spent $30, you get one of these bags. It's a bag with Woolworths Bricks Farm. It's an empty one because I plan on getting one last brick set bag on Monday, but due to there being an angry customer in the store, I said, yeah, let's forget it, and I'll just show an empty bag. So, yeah. Anyways, this empty bag, on the other hand, was the fence post. Okay. Well, that's only one thing I've got to do. I'm going to go ahead and chuck this into the basket so that it can get recycled. So, because of that, if you guys remember from the first and third videos I did, basically, I had a few, like, mini bits here and there. So, if we go back to the last 2 episodes here, you would see that there were just, like, small amounts here and there, like hay bales, small other things here and there. Well, we're finally done, and you get to see the finished product. Now, at the end of this video, I am going to take some screenshots using my phone. The only reason I recorded on my phone last time is because my dad was in the house, and I couldn't move my entire setup out here because he was in the house at the time. This time he's not. Let's show you guys the final product of a month's hard work. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The full, almost full, Woolworths Bricks Farm set for 2023. Look at how many details there are. We have crops, we have, well, these are that. We have a couple different drones here and there. Behind here are compost bins, as well as a stack of hay that I was expecting to become like as tall as like maybe here for some stupid reason. Thankfully, that's not the case. If someone got as many hay bales as that, please tell me in the comment section below. Anyways, we got a mountain of stock. We have kookaburras here, fence posts. Well, these 2 fence posts are here, and a mountain of animals. So, if you guys remember from my previous video, the only animals we got were a cow, a cow and a calf, a dog, which I think is this dog here, a chicken, a pig, and a piglet. Well, it turns out you could, or was it 2 chickens? I don't remember. It might be 2 chickens. But if you guys remember from that episode, oh, and a cat. There was just like a few things. Apparently, you could also get animals in these sets. So I ended up getting extra cows and an army of chickens. Because not only do I have the 2 chickens here, but you also got chickens. Yeah. I end up with 7 of these things. And there's, ooh, geez, don't drop. And there's like 4 behind here, along with a patch of eggs. And how do I put you down? So yeah. This is a mess, in my opinion. But you want to know what the worst thing is? Apart from all this, now because of how much stuff I've been getting, have a look at what I've got in my hands. Yes, I did it again. Yes. As you guys can see, here's the rest of it. Because for those that don't know, here's the rest of it. Because of how much stuff I got from the... Because of how much stuff I got from that event, this is the rest of it. Now, if you guys remember, like, from my last series, not only did I have the store segment of the Woolworths Bricks, but I also had, like, a second floor, which was like a coffee shop. This set, on the other hand, I couldn't do because of one sole reason. Most of these are trees. And do you know what the weirdest thing is about these sets? It's very simple. Hold on a minute. Turns out my brother's in the house. I didn't even notice because I heard a door shut in the distance. But anyways, now apart from all those, I experienced something unusual. Okay, for those who don't know Amiibo, you've seen in the background of my recording setup. Basically chilling on a shelf. Well, every now and again when Amiibo was a thing, there was a chance you would find a weird problem with one. For example, you could find Samus holding a second blaster in her hand, or Marth didn't bring Fulch into the battle, so he's punching everyone. I wouldn't see that. I wouldn't like that, because let's face it, I'm a Fire Emblem nerd. Or you'd want to see Headless Roy.
Sadly, I couldn't find what me said, but I found this instead. Bowser's head's come off. So if you want to use this for a reference to Luigi's Mansion, the first one, you could fork out a bunch of money for that. My advice, don't do it because it's far too expensive.
Roy, I guess. I don't know, I'm coming up from the days. Or ridiculously enough, Mega Man with no blood. Anyway, so those problems are usually a thing. This, on the other hand, is probably the rarest thing. Now, you guys know the golden set that had a golden farmer and a thing, right? The wheelbarrow. Well, that might be rare, but I think this is probably even rarer. So if I take this stuff off and I show you guys, the rarest thing I've ever experienced is this right here. I think I'm being smart somewhere. Here we go. Now, as you guys can see, that's normally meant to be round. So if I grab another one, it's supposed to be round, like that. Well, this was a factory error, and it looks like that. It's even scraped some of the paint on it, which you probably can't see properly from this angle, but there might be a picture at the end that shows it better. Not here. So because of this factory error, I wanted to go ahead and discard it like, you know, the common thing, because it's a factory error. But Mom insisted that we keep it. So we're keeping it because, yeah, she said so. Which, well, in the end, could be worth a decent. Whoa! Okay, I can stand here. So, one of my opinions of the Woolworths Bricks Farm at the time. It caught me off guard by a lot because I didn't even know this was going to be a thing. Because here's the story. On Wednesday, the day that it started, I walked into the staff room at work, and then I see a giant display stand for Woolworths Bricks Farm sets. I was like, well, here we go again. Content! Like this. Now, I don't even know when the next set is going to be, or any sort of thing that I'm going to do DIY, but if nothing happens, that's okay. If something happens, we'll make videos on it. But, just so everybody knows, there is still one last set I've got of the J-Star trains. I think it's called Big Boy. That sounded wrong. That sounds like a sexual term. Anyway, there's those. At the end of the video, or somewhere in a mix of the two, there's going to be a camera angle showing better camera angles of the Woolworths Bricks Farm sets, as well as, you know, this mess right here. But because of how common crops were during the event, of course I had to do a second base plate. I wasn't planning on, but after I started getting more of these, it ended up happening. But regardless of these, it's finally time we put this series to rest. At least for some time before I bring it up again. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed me assembling these sets from the past of Woolworths Bricks Farm. If you did enjoy these, make sure you click the like button down below of the video and, well, subscribe if, you know. If you've already subscribed to the channel, 100 and, I believe, the last number I saw was 107. But it could have changed in the last nights. But I don't know, it changes often now, which I'm surprised about. But anyway. If you have subscribed, please click that bell icon down below to be notified not only of this, but random content I post every now and again that might not be related to Lego. It could be related to Dislike. It could be related to Roblox. It could be related to anything for the Nintendo Switch. Anything for the channel. Because, let's face it, I am, of course, as we're speaking, editing the Fire Emblem 3 Houses segment from the live stream from 2 weeks ago. Because I uploaded a video of Overboss. And the last thing I will say is make sure you click the bell icon down below because I just said that. No, leave a comment down below. telling me how many sets are you missing when this series was around. For me, I was missing 3 or 4. Anyways, I'm done with this video. I'm going to update my freaking Trend Micro on my laptop because it's complaining for the entire video. But yeah, I'll see you all in a future video.
And so, with that being said, Woolworths Bricks Farm, the sun has officially set over the Woolworths Bricks Farm. And as always, I will see you all in a future video.